So he is the American who now serves as the mouthpiece for al-Qaeda. His name is Adam Gadani. He was born in California, lives overseas. Where, we're not quite sure exactly. He has released a new tape calling on American Muslims to buy guns for terror attacks in the U.S. In the 2-hour video, Gadani tells Muslims living here to attend local gun shops and stock up on assault weapons. Waleed Fares is a Fox News terrorism analyst and author of Future Jihad, Terrorist Strategies Against America. It's good to see you, Doctor, and good morning to you. Just a couple basic questions on this. Why does he make this appeal?
Well, basically, there are multiple reasons, potential multiple reasons. One is that this is a beginning of a campaign that al-Qaeda would like to wage against the United States, or think they can, after the killing of bin Laden. So that could be one. Number two, Gadani is perceived inside al-Qaeda as the American who can talk to other Americans. So that would be an explanation for why they chose him. Almost
like Alaki living in Yemen, because he was American-born and he makes many of his appeals in English also. You know, Doctor, who's listening to this?
Well, that's a good question. He thinks that millions are basically going to be listening to him specifically, as he said, as he pretended, American Muslim. That's what he thinks. Reality is those who have been indoctrinated only. He thinks the Muslim American community are really listening to him. No, only those who are indoctrinated, the extremists like himself, those who are not necessarily connected to al-Qaeda, would be listening to him.
So now you wonder if you can stop them. I mean, if this guy has any credibility at any level. Some sicko in some American town may listen to his words.
Well, my theory is, based on research, is that those who would listen for action are those who have already been indoctrinated. No one, by listening to 2 hours and have not been indoctrinated before, is going to, wake up next day and do this. It's basically a message destined to those who have already been contacted, maybe by al-Awlaki, by others, indoctrinated. So it's a very small pool of extremists that he's addressing.
Also on this video, apparently, it runs 2 hours in length. That's an exceedingly long time for any message out of al-Qaeda. But there are American company logos put on video. Companies like Exxon and Merrill Lynch and Bank of America. I've never heard that tactic before. What's behind it?
Well, look, he is trying to tell those who will listen, i.e. the jihadists, that, look, you have so many targets that are in the open. Banks, insurance companies, we don't want to name examples, but that's what he's trying to tell them. We don't have to work very hard on, entering somewhere with a lot of security. These are almost open places, so pick and choose.
Yeah, and Doctor, just one more thing here. Gadani has not been heard of in a while. But you think now he's coming out because bin Laden's dead?
I think the assessment would be that al-Qaeda wants to retaliate against the United States. One way would be to try to reach the homeland. And one best way to reach the homeland is to have someone with an American voice, an American accent, trying to reach out to those homegrown jihadists, people like himself who were converted and then indoctrinated. He's trying his best to, trigger one of them.
Well, let's hope we can stop it before he has any measure of success. Doctor, thank you. Waleed Fares, my guest out of Washington. Thank you.
Thank you.
Allison.
Well, Democrats